Hello my dear students, today we are going to take lesson 66, application on multiplication and division, the parameter, okay? In page number 1, we studied before the parameter, and parameter means the total distance around the outside of a 2D shape. You can calculate the parameter of a 2D shape by adding together all the lengths of the shape, okay? In the next page, parameter of a square. Okay, remember that squares have 4 equal sides and 4 corners. All the sides are the same length. Okay? The parameter of a square will be side plus side plus side plus side. Instead of making 4 sides plus, we are going to make side times 4. So the rule of the parameter of a square will be side times 4. Okay? If we have a square with dimensions 2 centimeters, we can make 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Instead of that, we are going to make 2 times 4. It will be 8. The next page. Parameter of a rectangle. The rectangle has 2 dimensions, length and width. Okay. Every 2 opposite sides are equal in length. The parameter of a rectangle, we are going to make width plus length plus width plus length. Instead of that, we can make width plus length times 2. Okay, this one is wrong. It's times 2. Width plus length times 2. Okay. Here we have a rectangle with dimensions 9 and 4. To find the parameter, we are going to make 4 plus 9 plus 4 plus 9. Okay, instead of that, we can make 4 plus 9. It will be 13, then make 13 times 2, so the result will be 26. Now in the next page, record what you know about each of these words around the word splash. The square, it has 4 sides. All the sides are equal in length. The rectangle, it has 4 sides. Each 2 opposite sides are equal in length. The parameter is the total of the outer side length. Okay, in the next page, with your partner, read and solve the 2-story problems below. Use any symbol or shape you like to represent the unknown numbers. Identify the unknown numbers. Then solve the problems. Write an equation to show how you solved the problem. Finally, explain your thinking in the box below the problem. Number 1. You help build a fence of your neighbor's square vegetable garden. Using the image provided, how many meters of fencing will you need? Use what you already know about the sides of square to help you solve the problem. We have a square of 5 meters. Okay, remember that all the sides of square are equal in length and they are equal 5. So we are going to make 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. We can make it 5 times 4. It will be 20. Now in the next page, your neighbor decides to show their appreciation by helping you plant a fence of rectangular garden. They give you 24 meters of fencing that they had left over. You want your garden to be 10 meters long. How wide you can make your garden? Okay, here we have a rectangle with length 10. What about the width? We don't have, and we have the parameter 24. So we can make 10 plus width plus 10 plus width equals 24. So now we are going to make 10 plus 10 equals 20. So it will be 20 plus the width equal 24. Okay, so it will be 20 plus 4 gives me 24. So the rule will be 10 plus 2. Okay, times 2. It will be 12 times 2 equal 24 meters. Okay, because the width equal 2 meters. Now, in the next page, work on your own to read and solve the problems below. Use any symbol or shape you like to represent the unknown numbers. Identify the unknown numbers, then solve the problems. Write an equation to show how you solve the problem. Finally, explain your thinking in the box below the problem. We have a rectangle with dimensions 8 and 4. We can make 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4. It will be 12 plus 12 equals 24 centimeters. Or we can make the rule length plus width times 2. It will be 8 plus 4 times 2. Okay, so it will be 12 times 2 equals 24 centimeter. Now we have a perimeter of square equals 20. Okay, we said before that the perimeter of square means side times 4. So what times 4 equals 20? It will be 20, sorry, it will be 5. 20 divided 4 equals 5. So the side of the square is 5. In the next page, we have a rectangle with width 4 meter and the perimeter 22 meters. Okay, write the rule of the perimeter of the rectangle, length plus width times 2 equals 22. Okay, length plus width equals 22. So in length, we don't have the length, 4 is the width, equal 22. We are going to make 22 divided 2 first. It will be 11. Now we have space plus 4 equals 11. Okay, so we are going to make 11 minus 4, it will be 7. So the length will be 7. Okay, now in the next page, go back and calculate the area of each of the shapes above. Write the area inside each shape. We have a square of 5 meter length. We said before that the area means side by side. Okay, so the first area will be 5 times 5 equal 25 square units, and the area of the rectangle will be 10 times 2 equals 20 square units. Okay, it's 2 meters. Okay, we have a rectangle 10 and 2. The third figure 8 and 4. So we are going to make 8 times 4 equals 32 square units. Okay, in the next page we have a square with perimeter 20. Find the area. Okay, the area equals length side by side. If the perimeter of the square is 20, okay, find the side. So we are going to make 20 divided 4, so the side of the square will be 5. After that, find the area by making 5 times 5 equal 25 square units. The perimeter is 22, and we have a rectangle with width 4. Okay, we said before that the side length of the rectangle equals 7. Okay, so find the area by making side by side. 7 times 4 equal 28 squared units. Okay, now in the next page, calculate the area of the shape below. We have a shape. It has several measurements. To find the area of each figure, we are going to make a rectangle. So we are going to draw an imaginary line like this, red line. Okay, so it's a rectangle. Sorry, it's a square with sides 4 centimeter. And the other one will be also a square with 4 centimeter long. Okay, now to find the area of the first figure, it will be 4 times 4 equals 16. And the second square will be 2 times 2 equals 4. And the third square will be 4 times 4 equals 16. Now add all the areas together, 16 plus 4 plus 16. So it will be 36 square units. Thank you for listening and see you next time.